Hello. Welcome to the beginning part of the video where we make sure everything's working. We roll up our sleeves ready to play the game. Okay, looks like we got our chat working. Fantastic. And yeah, good to go. Okay. Hi, I'm Chris and this is my game Realm of the Empress. It's a single player fantasy adventure board game where you explore a large open area, in this case Port Ovis, do quests, learn and upgrade a variety of skills, and buy different weapons and armour and upgrade those to progress your character. There's also a main story that takes place in your dreams and should hopefully act as a hook to keep you wanting to play more and find out what happens. In this video series I'm doing a full playthrough of the whole game. Each video should be about an hour long, and the last playthrough I did was about 60 hours, so it should be quite a long series. I'm streaming Monday to Thursday at 7 PM UK time every week for the next couple of months, so feel free to leave a comment on any of the videos, or if you catch a live stream, write something in the chat, as any and all feedback is most welcome and kind of the reason why I'm doing this in the first place. Right, so if you want to learn how to start the game, look at the tutorial videos that are also on the channel, or this is the first video in this series, and work your way through it. We're quite far in now, so I'm not going to go through everything. So we've got our last few quests in my tracker here. They're just little decks of cards labelled A to Z, numbered 1 to whatever, depending on how long they are. I've also got where we left off last stream. So we got our mini map card, we've got over 300 of those, and we've got our 12-sided die as a player marker. So last stream we bought ourselves, we bought ourselves some persuasion cards. I forgot to check, we also bought room at the inn, so our inventory was getting rather full. Our satchel that we get at the beginning of the game, we can hold 35 items. We got mainly half-inch square chits, but some of them are different sizes, so he has a bit of real space inventory management. So we bought a room at the inn which gives us access to the inventory. We can stack up to 5 of the same item, and it's twice as big as the satchel. We've also got a pouch where we put our meals. We picked up an apple pie, we've got a tasty meal and some normal apples. So those are food that's going to give you health back, so you can only access items in your pouch during combat, so you want to make sure that's where they are. We've got a space for our quest items and a space for the dream deck, and then we don't have a skiff storage, and then the weather is raining at the moment, so animals aren't coming out in the woods, which is not great for us because we're doing a leather armour build, so we can't kill any boars for their hide or bears for their hide. At the bottom right we've got a little map that we get from a quest at the very beginning of the game. If you want to do that, it gives you a little map of the area. It's the only map of the area, that's why there's a little spot for that on the player board, I guess. I forgot, so we paid for the inn, but I could have checked. All of our characters have a little persuasion ladder, I guess, on the side here, and you match up the coloured in squares. So if we find the innkeeper, Merwin, we'll just double check to see if we can get a discount at all. I don't know if we can. We'll be very lucky if we can with just the 2 cards that we bought. Let's line them up. I'll see if you can see that. We do line up 2 actually, but I think we need 3 to be like that. I wonder if that's gonna. Is that gonna? Don't know. Is that focusing? Anyway, we do have 2 matches there actually with those 2. So I wonder. I think on her, no, we need to have 4 match. If she had any items in the top tier of her shop, which is the cheapest tier, we'd be able to do that. But lodging for 7 days at 5 gold a day is not. We should add lodging for 1 day being 10 gold. That could be in the top tier. So let's put lodging 1 day 10 gold. That could have been done there, but we've already paid. We wanted to pay for the whole week because you get 2 days free basically. So it doesn't help us in the end, even though it did match up. We need, I think, 4 matches from just 2 cards to be able to do that. And you can only do that once per day. I'm not sure. That doesn't reset like a node though, so I don't think, at least at the moment, we'll test it out, see how that goes. Right, so we're here. We were going to do a bit of fishing, I think. So there's not much. We've got. It's going to take us 4 hours to do some fishing. We've got a time tracker here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 half hours here. That leaves us with just a little bit of time to get back to the inn. So we could do that. And we've got a whole bunch of meat that we cooked the last stream, so we want to sell that and trying to get gold back. I was trying to figure out, hilariously at the end of the stream, trying to do some maths, how much. I haven't realised before in the game, there's a 99 gold limit you can hold in your coin purse, which is empty at the moment. I didn't factor in that you could have cooked meat just stacked in your satchel. You can't do it in the inn, so you can have 35, so 17 and a half, I guess. Well, 17 basically. 35. How would that split into halves? 35. That would be 32, actually, wouldn't it? I don't know how the other half would work. I guess it would be nothing. 32. Oh no, there are 35 slots. Each meat would be 25 gold. That's what I was dividing it by 2. So I think it's 1800. So you can have quite a lot of gold, but it would still take a long time to get all that meat. And then we're already at level 5, which is the max for cooking. So it's only a 1 in 20 chance of getting the excellent meat, which would give you that much money if you sold it. So again, I don't think it's a big thing to worry about basically, and there's no second game yet anyway, so it doesn't matter really. So we're going to do a bit of fishing. I'll show you the map card, just because I do this on every video. Top left corner is the number of the card in white, 178, and then north, east, south and west are numbers for the cards next to it, so if you want to go that direction you know which one to get. And on this one there is the fishing node, so this is different to all the other nodes in that it doesn't need to be reset ever. You can fish it during the day or at night, but there are rules for fishing at night that you will have to roll on the night die, the 8-sided die that we roll for every step during the night. So you still have to do that. I think it's after every attempt at fishing you roll to see if anyone's caught you in the act, I suppose. So we're going to do a bit of fishing, and then we're going to cash in our meat. I think we've got around 90 gold there, so that's a lot. We're going to upgrade, I think, our hunting a bit, because that way we don't need to actually fight any boars to get their hides, or also their bears. We don't have to fight to get their hide. It's not something I've really thought of before. In terms of, we've just been having encounters with these creatures to get their hides, fighting them, killing them. So maybe we can just do it with hunting. I wonder how easy that would be. So I think we get a few on that. I'm tempted to do lot picking up one and pick up some lot picks as well. I was going to do that before the fishing. Although it's a long way to go to come back, but I mean that shouldn't really be a problem. It shouldn't be hindering gameplay, just in terms of getting cards out and coming back again. So I think we're going to go level up lot picking and hunting, then come back and do fishing. So we're going to need to go all the way across the map. So I'm going to put that there, right on the edge of the screen, and see if we can get all the way across and see what that looks like. Here are our map cards grouped into 50s, so we just grab the whole 50. We want to go north a little bit, 1, 2, 2, so we'll take the whole group of 50 and then we'll find the card we need. 1, 2, 2. We might need to move these out of the way. Try to remember that we've got a couple of persuasion cards, which means we can get a little bit of money off some items. Alright, there's the wood shop. Do we need to sell anything at the wood shop? I don't think we do. No. Just leave that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. and 180. No, we'll go 124 actually. And 117. And 116. 115. We need to go up to 66. So we'll move ourselves. So we're on 12. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps on our marker. That's 1/2 hour gone. No, 66. So going east to west, west to east is always sequential. You can't swim, you can't climb up and down cliff faces, and bushes are barriers. So we found a little staircase, a carved stone staircase down here. So you have to find that to get across. So 7, 8, 9 steps. Then are we going to the farm to sell our meat? Yes, we do go to the farm to sell our meat. So we want 69. We could pick up some more apples and get another apple pie on the way. Then you restore 10 health each, but you have to pick the apples and then pay 10 gold and then wait the next day. But we're right at the end of this day, so we can pick them up straight away, which would be pretty useful to do. There are map cards with apple trees on them, with little apples. You can see them on the map. I will show it to you here. In fact, you only pick up one apple chit. Doesn't matter how many apple trees there are, but yeah, hopefully you can see that in the right side. You can see some apple trees. So even though there are a few on this card, we'll pick up one, but and if there's only one on one card, we'll still pick up one there as well. So we've got a little node tracker here. So we reset the day and we're going again. So number 7, card 70. The only node on that one are the apples. So we just find 70 and put our marker on it. And then we're also going to, so that's 9, 10, 11, 71 also has apples on it, and it has the farm. So we will take the apples from here too. Okay, so that's all in. We need to pick up the apples. Actually, no, we don't. Well, we do kind of. We're going to go 12. So that's right. What we want to do is, I've got 3 apples. We picked up 2. That's 5 in total. So we're going to take the 5 apples that we need. And spend 10 gold once we've sold our meat. We'll have that because we want to stock up on, well, yeah, food at some point. Maybe not straight away, but we could probably sell the mushrooms and berries, maybe, because I'll have to double check how much, or if anything, we can sell them for. Let's have a little look. Where are our apples? It's always the apples that disappear. How can it always be the same ones? This is always... All the others are here. Just the apples are missing. Managed to put them away. Maybe they've accidentally gone in somewhere else. Oh dear. Yeah, it's always the apples. They always seem to manage to jump to a different place that we're keeping everything. Unless, no, I didn't keep them out. Not in that pile. Not there, not there. No, no, no. No, his apple pie was in the wrong one, so eyes. Wait, those are apples. We've got an apple pie in the apples one. This is why I was confused. Why is there an apple pie in the apples, chits? Right, they did manage to jump into animal loot, which does happen sometimes. This system is not the finalised system. Of course, right. Apple pie, we're going to need to get one of those tomorrow, which will be as soon as we take 2 out of that, put our 3 in, then we'll get our apple, we'll put our order in with the 10 in a minute. So first of all, we're going to sell all of our well cooked meat. We were very lucky. Are we going to keep one of these excellent meats? I'm tempted to keep one of those. Ooh. Looks like we lost me for some reason. Let's bring me back. Fantastic. Hopefully that will sort us out. Sorry about that. Is that a bit further down? That's fantastic. Don't know how long that's been off. Right. Well, we're back. It looks like. Okay. So the excellent meat, you get 32 health back. I think I said. So I'm tempted to keep one of those. I'm tempted to keep one, but perhaps we need the money more. These mushrooms and berries I want to sell, I think, because we can just pick up apple pies. I don't need mushroom and berry pie. We've got the crickets here we're going to use. We've got some worms. We've got some boar hide, so we could upgrade one of our items once. We've got some eyes, which we can't store in the inn. You can't store anything that's vaguely living, or you know, could go off basically. Worms and crickets, and then we've got our boar hide. Let's do that for organising it. Okay, let's see how much we get. We've got a little list at the back of the rule book of everything you can sell. Mushrooms and berries. Let's have a little look. Mushrooms are for 2, berries are for 2, so we can get 4 gold just from that. If we look at the skills one, we can see this might be worth keeping an excellent meat, or even a great meat. They restore 16 health or 32 health. There's a lot of health for one of those. The question is, do we want the gold or do we want the health? Definitely going to sell that for 4, so let's do that first. Those are foraging things, berries and mushrooms. Berries, mushrooms. That's nice and easy. Okay, so that's going to be 4 gold. Let's do that first. We can't have more than 99 gold held at any time anyway. I guess the question is, do we... Well, we're going to level up hunting. I think we're going to need the gold to do that. Right, let's get ourselves a bit of gold. 4 gold. We're using our Chinese fortune coins here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Quite empty. Right, let's put 4 on our tracker as well. We've got a tracker for that too. Okay. Right, so we've got burnt meat we're going to sell, charred meat we're definitely going to sell, fine meat, because this way, well, we're going to pay 10 once we've got it. Let's put charred and burnt's for 2. Burnt meat sells for 2. This is why I like using the real coins. Charred sells for 5. Okay, now we've got enough. Spend 10, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus the 5 from the charred. We're now down to 1. There it is. Now down back to 1. I've not used the one before. Right. One. Well, we have bought an apple pie. Restores 10 health, but that's better than all the meat except for great meat and excellent meat. Great meat sells for 16, which is less. Tasty meals and hearty meals cost 20-25 gold each. Oh, we can't take the apple pie yet. That's going to have to go. It's going to have to take a day. Where's our lady who makes the apple pies? Is that? It's not Sarah, is it? It is Sarah. So we'll keep her out to remind us. Apple pie on the way. That can go back into food. I think we're going to sell everything. Level up hunting? I don't know. Let's sell the good meat as well for 12 gold. So that's a total of 13 we have now. 12 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay. I keep saying that. Apologies. Fine, sells for 8. So 8, 16, 24. We're going to have to sell these, I think. 24 on top of 30, so that was 13 plus 24, 7, 37. $24 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. It's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we've got 37. So it's not very much, is it? So maybe it'd be great to keep. I mean, I don't think the whole point is we're going to level up hunting, so we don't need to get into fights. But we will. But we also want 10, I suppose, really to level up one of our. We've got a boar hide sitting there, so we want to level up 1. So we'll have 50, so we'll have 87. And then we've got to level up hunting skill individually. So at the moment, I have to write it on the back because I didn't separate them out before. We're level 2, 2, and 1. We want to level up capture probably all the way to 5. Because it was annoying last stream. We could have caught a bear, but we failed at capturing. So we want more. We want to level that up. So it's 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be 15, 30, 60 gold to level up. But maybe just go up to level 4. Perhaps that'd be okay. So that's going to be 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. We would need 90. We don't even have 90 to do that. Okay, we'll sell both the excellent meats then. We'll get it again, I'm sure. We'll get it again. So this is the plan. We're going to level up hunting. Are we going to level up lockpicking? That's going to cost another 15. It will take away from the hunting. So we're going to add 50. So we're now at 80. So I'm not going to put all of that in there. It feels pretty weighty. But it gets to a point, I suppose, when you are working with so much money that, especially when you're filming it, when you're doing it on your own, you can take as long as you like. But I've got a tracker there, so perhaps for the film, it's better. For the video, it's better to just keep going and not spend too much time with that. Right, we're gonna make a note. Who do we upgrade our hunting with? We've got to go to the right character. I'm pretty sure it is. It's at the inn, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go to the inn, which means we go along. So 72. 73. No, go down to 109 actually. Let's just move ourselves so we've done our little half hour one. Okay, so I'm going to say 109. Yeah, then we get to 107, I think is where the inn is. Yeah, we can go down there, and we can go to there. That's the inn, I'm pretty sure. We can check it though. 2, 3, 4. So when you land on a map card with a building, I do have a buildings deck with interiors with numbers on the back. So we look for 107. There were 2 for 107 in this case. Flip them over and we've got a ground floor and a first floor of the inn. It's gridded so you can steal items and pickpocket people. There's a little mini game for that, which we did, I think, very early on in the series, possibly at the third or fourth video, I think. So we've got Ivan. I'm pretty sure Ivan is the guy who we level up our hunting with. I don't know if it's Ivan. I think it might be in the pub actually now. I think it might be John in the pub. I'm starting to think. Right, so let's have a little look at our characters. I've got a feeling it might be John instead of Ivan. There's Ivan. That is Ivan. Good. So, he doesn't have any things on him, I guess, at the moment. So, hunting. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need the building ones out. So the building cards, you'll need them very much so at the beginning of the game, but once you play more and more you'll know exactly where everyone is because they don't move around, at least at the beginning. So it's going to cost 15 gold for each bit of the skill that we want to upgrade. So there's searching, tracking and capturing. Like I said, we failed at the capturing a little bit. I've got to write down here. So let's get, we got 87, which is just 3 short of having 90, which we could then do 6 then, couldn't we? 30, 60, 90. Yeah, we get 3 gold. How can we get 3 gold? But we did want to level up with our boar hide, perhaps. No. So we could do 6. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that would work. Okay, we need to get 3 more gold. We could do some logging. It's the easiest way to get gold in this game. Let's do that back. Do we want to drop anything off? We've got some charcoal here. We could have sold that, I suppose. Let's just keep the charcoal. We'll put it in our inventory for now. I don't think you can sell worms. We could sell our crickets, but that's really not worth doing. So let's go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think we're getting to the woods here, 118. Not yet, we need to go up from that. 63 actually. So it's still double time in the woods, but because it's raining we aren't going to encounter any creatures, any animals. 63. Let's go to 63. There's a logging node. Perhaps if we get lucky with the logging node. Search too far. Right, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we would roll, but we don't need to. Leave you there for the sec. Where is our logging? We haven't upgraded logging, so we take all of this to level 1 cards and we pick one. It's very simple this, so it's not like a fishing, hunting and mining all have more involved mini games. This is just to pick a card. a U log, of course, 1 gold for the U log, and we will use up that node 63. 63. Keep those out because we're going to go 62 in a minute. So U log, let's get the chits. So these are going to be actual chits that we're going to have to sell. U logs, there we go. Not particularly helpful. Maybe we'll bring these up again. They were 2 gold each rather than 1, but I brought it down because there are a lot of logging nodes and they're basically free. Well, not exactly free, but to get too much money from them would be a bit ridiculous. 7, 8, 9, and then we will try logging again, give it a shuffle. Oak! Haha! 4 gold! That is what we want to see. Much better. Right, we've got our gold. Right, we're going to sell that at the wood shop. Fantastic, oak log. We won't bother putting it in the inventory because we're going straight down. We know we've got 5 gold, so we'll take the U log, put that back as well. In fact, we've got 5 gold there. So we did use 62 though, so we have to put that in 62. Another node. Okay. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Another half hour. I don't want to do the fishing whilst we still have all this gold because if we get too much then we won't it will just get used up, won't be worth anything essentially because there's a max limit. We're going to sell, oh no, we put the charcoal away. So we sold that, so we got 5 gold. So we'll put 5 just in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 92 gold. Okay, that feels good. Right, then we go back to the inn after our brief bit of logging. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have gone all the way over there just to do a bit of logging. That's okay. We've come back. Ivan, we're going to talk to you, sir. We used up another half hour. We're going to 6 upgrades. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to just do it with the back here. If that's okay. So 6. So we're going to level up capture to 2. So we're at 1. So 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Track to 3, 5. So level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 2, level 3, level 3, 4. So tracking was at 2, 3, 4. Now it's at 4. So we're at 3, 4, 5. Tracking at 4, search at 3, capture at 5. Yeah, that's good. We'll have to try to remember that. So we've leveled up our log. So that's 6 times, that's 90. So that means we've got left 2 gold. Okay, not great. We can do that now. Maybe we don't need to use the coins anymore. Well, it's fun for me. But that's a very empty sounding little coin purse. Right. So we've leveled up. If we did fishing now, we'd go into night. But we do have our full health, so it won't be worth doing it going into night. But then we need to make it back to the inn because because we might be able to get some maggots. Do it. Yeah, if you get some maggots at night, I'm a bit worried about making the journey because we can get attacked by bandits too. Let's try it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a half hour. Right, let's do some fishing. You can stay over there, out of the way. We're going to need to move a bit of this. Well, we'll see how we get on with the fishing. So we're going to use our crickets to do some fishing, so they can go back in the foraging pot. Oh, we didn't get any lockpicks. Do we want to get some lockpicks first? I don't know now. Okay. I'm tempted. No, let's kill a night stalker, and then we can get some maggots. Might not be, oh, we've got space for eyes. We get the eyes as well. Yeah. Okay. Fishing. Let's do some fishing at the river. So we take all the small fish and the medium fish, and we'll set ourselves up. Hopefully we'll get some medium fish. We'll get a bit of gold, treasure. We don't want to pick up the treasure really. Oops. Okay. We might be able to get it if we just move that out of the way. Might be able to do it in this space. Okay, so let's double check what we do with crickets. So we build up a deck of 20 cards. So we've got 8 nothing cards. If we pick up a nothing, the ones north, east, south and west will also go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we take the 2 unidentified ones and the small fishing net, small treasure chest even. All the river fish randomly in, and we'll shuffle it anyway. And then we'll shuffle up the small fish because we're not taking all of those, we're only taking 4 of those. And we want to hope we get some medium fish. We don't really want the small treasure chest or the unidentified. Actually, no, the unidentified object we could get because that doesn't require a lock. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 small fish. And they're going to go in here. And then we shuffle this. Okay, so we make a 5 by 4 grid, hoping we can fit 4 along here. Is that in shot? Just about in shot. So the tactic's always to go for the corners if you don't want to live dangerously. But if you do, then you can, if you get a fish when you reveal a card, I found that I ought to have at least one other fish next to it, so my shuffling can't be too great. But yeah, you can live dangerously and do it that way as well. But I always start at the top left, so let's try that. Are we lucky? No, nothing card. So we get rid of the 2 next to it. We get 5 goes with crickets, that's 1 go, done. Let's try the other corner. Yeah, we get a small fish, okay, that's fine. Let's try the one next to it. Ah, it's also nothing. We're not doing well today. We did well last stream. No, when was it? Can't remember which stream it was. So that's 3. We've got 2 more goes. Let's try down here. Corner. Yes, that's the good one. Bronze beam, 15 gold. That one. Try the one next to it. Oh, unidentified objects. That's alright. Good job we moved down. I quite like having the grid. You could just pick random cards, but the nothing card now with the fact that you get the ones next to it kind of changes that up a little bit, and it's a bit different to choose from a grid than just a random card. Makes it a bit more interesting, I think. Anyway, we've got our medium fish, which was good. We only got 1, but that's fine. And we didn't get the treasure, but we did get the unidentified objects. That was good. So I think we did okay actually in that. Let's put the nothing cards together. Small fish. Which small fish did we get? A dace. Oh, that's the good one as well. That's 5. So we got 20 gold. 20 gold from that is good. And the unidentified object. So river fish. That is going to has a chit now. So let's find that. Small fish, not river fish. I mean, small ones have chits. The medium and large do not. So we want to try to find a dace. There's a dace. Okay, so that goes in. Small fish dace. 5 gold. Alright with that. And 15 for the medium. So we take this and nip right away. Then you don't get any raw meat from a small fish anymore. It used to get 1, but it kind of threw a lot of other things off in the wrong way. So now we only get 1 raw meat from the river fish, from the medium fish, 2 from the large. Okay, so we've got 15 on top of our 2. So that is going to be 17. And run 1 raw meat. 1 raw meat. There it is. Okay, let's grab that. We've got plenty of space now that we have got our inventory space. We got our room at the inn. Makes a big difference actually now. We would not have enough space to continue if we didn't have that. What's that? Raw meat, animal loot. Okay, so that's that done. Medium, small on top. No, other way around. Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Unidentified object. So we've got a large treasure deck. And we've got to find the unidentified objects, hidden treasures, we called them here actually. Hidden treasures. So all this are different types of treasures. We go for the hidden ones. Different treasure cards for locked treasure, so the better ones for that as well. Hidden treasure. Let's get all of that. I think we've done this exquisite treasure from doing the caverns. We haven't done any caverns yet. I keep thinking about that. We can do that next stream, I think, tomorrow. I don't think we've got time to do it today. Maybe 15 minutes. Maybe we could do one. Oh, we need to buy. We got rope. We need to buy a lantern and a lantern oil. A lantern oil and a lantern, I mean. Right, hidden treasure. What we're going to get? Iron gauntlets. Ooh, 18 gold. Interesting. Iron gauntlets. I mean, there's nothing stopping us from wearing those. You get a bonus for having full gear of one type. So that's either going to be cloth, leather, or plate. But ours is just for poison duration, and we haven't even unlocked poison yet. So there's the gloves. No. Iron gauntlets. Iron gauntlets. A lot of armour and weapons. Well, there aren't actually loads and loads of weapons. There's just daggers, short sword, great sword, and a short bow in this game. Anyway, we did well there. That's another 18, so that's almost 40 gold just from that one bit of fishing. That is nice. So lots of treasure there. No artwork for the treasure just yet. Right, gauntlets. Iron gauntlets. Okay, nice. We just fished up some old gauntlets. Fantastic. Okay, that goes to the bottom. There's a bit of fishing done. We've used up our time, which puts us into night, so we immediately are going to have to roll and then move and start rolling for every night as well. So that was first 4 hours, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1.5 hour, 6 into night. We are now into night. Let's just roll an 8-sided die before we pack up the cards, because we have to do that now. It's night. Yeah, 3 is nothing, so that's okay. Right, we have to, yeah, like I said, pack up the cards, because at night you flip them to the reverse side, which is the dark side. We want to get back to the inn, so we can get as much sleep as possible, because we get a sleep bonus. Oh no, we want to kill a Night Stalker. We want to kill a Night Stalker. We still want to have as much sleep as possible, but yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Right, let's put these back. Anything 66, let's put those in. Oh, 62. Then 107, 115, 122. We're going to need that in a minute, so that's fine. I'm going to keep that out. We're going to need all those actually. Right, so that has used up the time. We are now at the night side, so we flip this from the day to the night and keep it there. I guess, do we keep the steps? I haven't thought about the steps. I guess not. We start again. We're in night now. We start, our first move is first step at night. We use the half hour. Let's do it that way. So now every step we roll an 8-sided die to see if we get attacked by anything. I'm going to have to go down here to make sure we see where we're going. So we need 1, 2, 2. So this has a building on it. So that's 1. So that, yes, that's the beginning now. You can't find a fire on a building, on a map card with a building on it. So 6, 7, well, we'll see what we get. 5. 5 would be a glow bug, I think, except we don't have a net, so we are not going to do that. Let's double check. Night, yeah, 5 is a gatherable, oh, it would be a spider, no, a beetle even, but we don't have a net for that, yeah. Okay. We want is an 8 to get a Night Stalker. So we want 1, 2, 3. That's 2. Roll. 2 is nothing. 1, 2, 4. Yeah. 3. Ah. 8 Night Stalker. That's what we want. Still quite a way to get back though to the inn. Okay, Night Stalker. Here is our monster card. They're all the same for animals, creatures or monsters. They've got 30 health, sneak of 3, so we can try our sneak on them. We should be able to sneak up on them. And it says end of turn, but it should say end of round. It will do attacks if we're still alive or we've taken a certain amount of damage, and it will loot some maggots in the eyes. So let's put that down, shuffle up their cards, and we'll see how this goes. We've got a lot. We've got 56 health, so we should be fine. We should be fine. Okay, let's. So these are 3 rounds, and then we reshuffle. Our weapon deck is here. Oh yeah, we're going to roll a 6-sided die. And we're level 5 at sneaking, so we can add. Let's double check what we can add to our sneak roll. Level 5. Oh, we get a re-roll. We get 2 re-rolls actually. Level 4 we get a re-roll, and level 5 we get another re-roll. So we can add 3. So we just get a 1. It's guaranteed, isn't it? 3 we got. So that's fine. We did sneak up on it. Fantastic. But they will still go first. Oh no, they won't, because we're using our sneak. We're using our sneak, so that means we get a hit in before they get a chance to do anything on turn 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 we take for our hand. See if we've had any luck. Crit, crit, miss, dodge. That's not good. We can't do anything with those. Nothing. Okay, unfortunate. So we basically completely ruined our sneak attack. You cannot move for 1 turn. That's okay. I'm going to drop my miss. That's actually useful. Pick up 1. We can combine up to 3 cards in 1 turn, but you only get 1 back. Sneak attack, that's good. We hit for 4, so we can do 2. We should get their health up 30. Okay. I'm going to wait till we get another hit, and then we can combine 2 hits and the crit. We've still got the dodge, so we're not going to do anything with that. So they go. Scratch. I think we'll just take the 2. Oh, we have to put a card down. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, I'm going to put. Oh, that's a tricky one. Okay, we'll put the sneak attack and the crit for 8. That puts them at 22. Pick up 1. Dodge. Okay, interesting. They're going to bite for 4. We're going to dodge that. Pick up. Oh no, that's the end of the round. That's 3 turns in a round. So it doesn't matter. We'll pick up. Because we start a new round with 4 cards. We've got a miss in there. Backstab and crit. No hits. So that will come up next round, hopefully. We dodge that. We have taken the 2 damage. So we're at 54. I'm not too worried about this though. That's the end of round 1. We gave them 8. So if they had done 10, if we had done 10, they would have then done another attack to us, but we did not. We have our 4 cards to begin the round. They're going to do a scratch. I'm going to take that, I think, and just use up my miss. Really want a couple of hits. So that's 2. I've got 2 backstabs and a crit. That's what I'm doing next. They're going to do a miss. Fantastic. So combine those 2 for 6 times 2 is 12. So that's going to leave them with 10 health. They're going to do a scratch to us if they've lost 20. No, they will. Is that cumulative? I guess it is. Fear. You can't attack or move. That's okay. That's only going to last this round, I think, for 1 turn. I don't know if that's going to last for the next turn. Haven't quite decided how that's going to work yet. So that's the end of round 2. Yeah, that fear, I haven't thought yet. At the moment, I've just got it on sort of easier mode where that'll only last 4 rounds. It won't go to the next round. Pick up 3 more to start. Should have a lot of hits. Yes, we do. We need to do 10 damage. Initiative, sneak. That's what I was saving my dodge for. We get a combat bonus from the species we've got. of turning any card into an initiative once per combat. We're doing that now, so we do dodge that attack. We pick up. Okay, that's good, that's good. They do a miss. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do 8. And then, as long as we can hit next go, we will kill it. Pick up 1. Scratch. We'll put R2. We have killed it. Fantastic. We've taken 2 from that. That went really well. We've got 40 health. They are dead. Okay. So that means, yeah, really good. We did well there. We'll take the maggots and the eyes. How are we doing for time? 5 minutes. We'll try to get back to the inn. We'll make our way back there anyway. Right, so we'll just put that all together. We'll get 1 maggots and 1 eyes from the loot. Where are the maggots and eyes? There are the eyes. We've got a lot of eyes. I think I remember this from the first playthrough. I did end up quite a lot of eyes. And we need maggots. There we go. Okay, so there's a lot of loot you can get from different creatures, animals and monsters. So that's good. We can do some fishing tomorrow with the maggots. We can get a lot of gold from doing that. We could even take on another one tonight, but I'm just thinking about how much time we've got. We're going to use up. So 117 we want next. Okay, let's roll. Oops. 7. That is a found fire. 4. Okay, so fires, we've got a found fire and a made fire set. So found fire, we can get ambushed, or we can rest at a campsite and heal up all our health, which is really good. Bandit attack. Ambush, we're just going to flee from that, I think. But they will get a chance to attack us. Right, bandits. We need to have a look at what their sneak is. So we're going to, actually, we should be able to sneak past them maybe. Our sneak is pretty high. Their sneak is 6. What did we get? Our sneak plus 3. Plus 3 to our sneak. So we need a 3 or higher. 2, no way. We don't sneak past them. Well, we could get a dodge. Let's see if we get a dodge in our hand, then we can use our special, change it to an initiative. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we get a dodge? No, we don't. We're going to take some damage. We don't need to keep that because we're going to run away straight away. But we need to shuffle them up to see what they're going to do to us. They do have a miss, so they could miss us. Okay. Stab. 4 damage we're going to take before we run away. 4, that's okay. Down to 46, that's still loads. Right, let's go 116. And roll. 1 is nothing. 115. Three. 6. We go north to 66. That's not on this one. So let's put these back actually, I think. Oh, we're just running out of time actually, aren't we? Right, let's just get 66. No, let's leave it here. Let's leave it here. And we'll have to come back tomorrow and see if we make it back to the inn. Flip these over so it's easier to see them. Put them away. The time goes so quickly when you're playing this. But might do a stream on Friday just to sort of see, catch up or speed up a little bit maybe. 14, 15, 17, 22. We want 178. Okay. So packing up's very quick, as you can see. We'll put this away. And we'll finish the rest of the night tomorrow in the next stream. Fantastic. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.